Hello friends, it's Carrie. How's it going? So, thought I'd pop on today and do a little bit of my creative daily journal. Um, so, this was Thursday's page. I did a lot of writing on Thursday. I wrote in my journal, and I wrote worked a lot in this journal, and I wrote a new pen pal that lives in the UK. So that was kind of a fun page. I used some rub-ons and just some old ephemera pieces that I had laying around. Let me get that in frame. Little ephemera, little magazine cutout. This was a magazine cutout. I love using magazine cutouts in my spreads. Watching a lot of Nicole over at Relax Cut Glue. She does a lot of work with magazine cutouts, so if you like that kind of stuff, you better pop on over. I'll link her channel down below. She's a hoot too. She's a lot of fun. So then this page is the one we're going to work on today, and I've been really enjoying our roses out front and everything, so they're a little bit blown out. My printer doesn't print super good, but they're really pretty. I really am enjoying them. And then this little fella, holy cow, he landed and held perfectly still for a very crisp image. I was so pleased. Very pleased. So I got all these pictures on Friday, so I thought, you know what? I will just put them in my book. And then this piece I'm going to turn into a little pocket. You're sexual, you're soulful, you're emotional, you're spiritual, you're insightful, you're magical, you're powerful, you're both light and dark, you are human. And I think that's just really fitting for the time that we're in right now. It's just such a rough emotional time for people. So I'm going to stick this right down here. And I think I'm going to use my tape runner instead of glue. See if I can just get it right on the edges instead of all the way. Curl those up a little bit so they don't stick to everything. What's everybody been up to? Did you guys have a good weekend? We got to spend some time yesterday out at my son's house with the grandbabies, and as I've mentioned, since this whole COVID thing and since Robin's immune system is down, we don't go a whole lot of places, but we felt it would be pretty fun to go out to the kids' house. They live on acreage, and so they have a lot of place to run and play, and the girls 2 and 4 were all over everywhere, and it was just so much fun. So that'll be a page in here for sure when I get there. I think I want to put this down right here. There we go. Now hopefully that'll slide right in. It sure will. Bonus. So this will be where I put some journaling about the day. Robin and I played Trivial Pursuit. She beats my butt every time. She's so wicked smart. And I am not stupid for sure, but I am geographically challenged. So when it comes to geography, if it isn't in the surrounding states by me, and some of the major cities overseas, I have no clue. So she thoroughly whips me. But we laugh and have a great time. So I'm just inking around the edges with, this is Distress Ink. It's the Vintage Photo by Ranger. It's Tim Holtz collection. I just kind of like it because it's grungy. And of course I have smudged the back, but you know what? I don't care. Or the front, whichever. I don't care, because now I will just write over the top of it. No big deal. No biggie. Yeah, so the girls were running around. They have this little motorized Jeep that goes 10 miles per hour. You don't think 10 miles per hour is very fast until you see your grandchildren riding around in this thing. But it was really funny. And the little one, who's only 2, decided that after big sister, who's 4, got out of it, that she was going to drive it. Oh my Lanta, it was so funny. It was so funny. Those girls, they just do the funniest things when they're that young. And the little one is getting her personality now, and she is the spitting image of her father. I mean, from the RBF to little attitude to everything. It is hysterical. And you know that saying where you want your kids to be just like you when, or you know, your kids when they grow up. Well, it's happening. He is going to have his hands full with that one. So they played with bubbles, and they played in the water, and they rode the Jeep around, and they just, you name it, they did it. And it was a lot of fun. We had steaks for dinner and cheesecake for dessert and a few beers together, and it was just a real good time. Robin and I both needed a dose of the boy and his girls, as I like to call them. So, all right, that's looking pretty cute. I have this little thing that I want to do for the date, but I think first I got out my Posca pens. A little test paper over here to make sure they are going to write. Thought I'd do a little bit of squiggly lines. This background, I just used some acrylic paints that came in these little tubes. They're Master's Touch acrylic. I've had them for quite a while and I haven't really used them, but they're a pretty good little paint. Most of the time I use craft paints because they're super cheap, and you know, I'm not doing this for a masterpiece to hang on the wall. So this is what I use these, but I use craft paints all the time, and they work well for me. So yeah, it's just been pretty much a relaxing weekend. We didn't do much else. We just spent time in the house. Oh, Robin and I like laundried it up. I can't remember if I think that was Friday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this day. Yeah, laundry. We did laundry, and it's hysterical because there's only 2 of us living here, and we just hadn't done laundry in a bit. So we decided, you know what, we probably should get that done. We should probably get that done. Let's see, I'm pretty sure you're still going to be in frame here. I thought just some little thin lines with my Posca would be pretty here. Varying shapes. No. Varying lengths. A few down here. Just like filling in the space. And this is actually kind of inspired by Holly over at Journal with Dolly. I will also link her channel down in the description. Put my elbow right in that yellow wet. Well, you know, the treacherous of being an artist. Getting paint on you. Oh no, what shall we do? What shall we do? Let's see, let's kind of tie this thing in a little better here. back up here in the frame. Let's see, where's my lines? There we go. Hopefully that I didn't cut everything out. Excuse me for sniffles. I don't know why I'm sniffling. One more Posca. Let's check this one out to make sure it's... I just like how filling in the space makes the pages look. Alright, let's see here. Maybe some dots down this side. Oops, boy, I smudged that pretty good right there. There we go. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Alright, now we'll add a little, I think it'll look really good right there. So let me get my glue stick. These are my favorite glue sticks. They're pretty sticky. I mean, really sticky. I've used the what do you call it? Kids glue sticks. Dang it. What are the names of those things? Anyway, but I cannot think. But I've used those for a long time and I found that they don't last as long. So I thought it would be better to use something a little more sticky. So the lady that I watch that uses these in her journals is, oh my word. Really? I'm gonna blank her name. Oh, that is not even cool. And that's not cool either. Why are we sticking so bad? Oh, I know. It'll come to me. Give me just a second. I just need to relax my brain and it will happen. It will happen. She loves rainbows, and I can I can think of everything but her name right now. So get my little washcloth that has seemed to have completely disappeared. How is it that I'm in this little 4-foot space and I lose stuff on the regular? Of course, it was on the floor. That's a great place for it. Great place. Oh my goodness, it was just there. I also got over the weekend these Sharpie S gels. This is the 0.7. They're no bleed, no smear, permanent. And I like it, but it's a little bit thin, and that's funny for me because I really like thin pens, and I think I wrote this over here with this pen. It just, I've been using, for my writing a lot, I've been using either the Papermate Flare mediums or the fine line ones, and so I'm kind of used to that thicker nib. But this would be Friday. So I'll just make it F R I. Kind of want to go with the curve. It would be fun. D A. Lindsay Kaba. There we go. I knew it would come. I will link her channel down below as well because she's a lot of fun. Friday the 12th. 1, 2. There we go. Give these a little color. A little scribble. I have smudged everything. But that's alright. It makes it look painterly and artisty and stuff. Don't really mind. Alright, so there's that page, and I will do my journaling on there. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and be safe, be kind. I will see you later. Peace.